Because Cobra Kai never dies.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Talking Cobra Kai, a channel where we talk Cobra Kai. And today, I will be telling you my top 5 favorite Cobra Kai characters. So before I get into the video, this has nothing to do with skills, so it's not top 5 best fighters, it's just my favorite characters in general. But let me know in the comment section down below your guys' favorite Cobra Kai characters. Before I get into my top 5, here's one honorable mention that just missed the list. It's Amanda LaRusso. She's one of the most hilarious characters in the show. She's one of the best one-liners in the show, like the Tango and Cash line and the Mexican restaurant scene. Courtney Hengeler just nails the delivery of her lines. Basically the only voice of reason in the whole show, which makes her character even better because these middle-aged men are in a karate war. And she's the only one who's like, are you guys being serious right now? Yeah, but she just missed the top 5. But coming in 5th place, I have Daniel LaRusso, the Karate Kid. The only reason he's this low is because he can be a bit annoying sometimes, mostly in the first season, like when he was trying to shut down Cobra Kai, basically for no reason, just because they bullied him when he was a kid. But what I mostly love about him is how he still honors Mr. Miyagi and Miyagi-Do Karate to this day, even though Mr. Miyagi passed a while ago. I also love how he taught Robbie karate, a kid who he barely knew. He taught him karate and he basically flipped Robbie's life around. And he's definitely grown from the Karate Kid movies, but he still has similarities from the movies, which like his hot head. But I like seeing that because I like how they didn't totally change his character. I like how he still has similarities from the movie. But coming in 4th place, we have John Kreese. Now, he raised the stakes so much in Season 2. Like, Season 1, the stakes were, like, they were up there, but they weren't so high. But then in Season 2, he raised the stakes by a lot. Martin Kove plays a perfect villain. His facial expressions, the way he talks. Martin Kove is an incredible actor. He was born to play John Kreese. And then in Season 3, we even got a backstory for John Kreese, which made him more like human-like, and made us like, feel bad for him sometimes. And then some things he does is so over the top, but it's so fun to watch. Like when he just threw Daniel through the window, and when he tells the kids to trash Miyagi, it's so fun to like hate him. It's fun to hate him. Like I said, Martin Kove does a great job playing him. Now coming in 3rd place, we have Hulk. Now, in my opinion, this character had the best character arc out of all the characters. He starts out getting bullied in the first season, and then he becomes badass, and then he fights back, but then he becomes a bully, and a bully is what he hated the most, so he became what he hated the most. He has one of the most interesting character arcs in the whole show. And then throughout Season 3, he realizes what he's doing is wrong, but he doesn't do anything about it because his sensei is Kreese. So Kreese is putting this all in his head, and then Johnny confronts him and says, I made you what you are. And then Hawk realizes at the house fight that he needs to stop this and he has to come back to the good side. And Hawk is just an overall badass. The Hawk, we all want to be like Hawk when he's not a bully. The Hawk, the Mohawk, getting the girls. He's just great. He's just a great character. Now coming in 2nd place, we have Miguel Diaz. Definitely, in my opinion, the best kid. Also has a great arc from being bullied to fighting back at the bullies. And he's also very likable and very, relatable. He's still a nerd, but he's also a badass, and I think a lot of people want to be like him. And you always are rooting for Miguel. I feel like 90% of the time we're rooting for Miguel. And then his loyalty to Johnny and like him being like a son to Johnny, it's so moving and it's so heartwarming, and just Cholo, great job acting as Miguel. And when something isn't going right, like when Kreese was telling the kids to show no mercy, Miguel called him out for that when none of the other kids called him out on it. Miguel was the only kid who called him out on it because Johnny taught him that this wasn't right. Yes, just Miguel is an overall great character and definitely one of my favorites. But of course, coming in 1st place, we have the GOAT, Johnny Lawrence. He's the full package. He's hilarious, he's a badass, he's just cool in general. One of the greatest developments ever, from being the bullied, rich kid to now being, not well financially, but becoming basically the Mr. Miyagi to these kids. And he's still learning throughout the show, which is so interesting to see because he's learning to be a better person, which we all are in real life, so it makes him so relatable. I think probably one of the most relatable characters in the show. Like I said, his relationship with Miguel and basically a lot of the kids, it's so heartwarming to see. And like I said, he's hilarious too. He has the funniest lines, like him not knowing how to use his computer. It's hilarious and one of the funniest moments in the show. And William Zabka nails the role, you know. He became my favorite character and one of my favorite characters of all time. Let me know in the comment section down below your guys' top 5 favorite characters, and if you haven't already, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you know every time I upload, and remember, sweep the leg.
You have a problem with that?